An earth spirit. A decay earth spirit.
Decay earth spirit around Duncan.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So, a sort of corrupting earth influence.
Interesting.
If he goes near any plants or anything like that, you'll sort of sense them begin to wilt. Yeah.
Oh no. Understood. They are literally toxic to be standing near. Got it. That's funky.
It will be very, very light, right? So basically unnoticeable to anyone except for you or other people who are very in touch with the nature of the town.
How close would they have to be before it becomes like tangible to like feel it?
He'd have to connect. He'd have to be touching you, I think.
Okay, so like physical.
You'd feel it if he was standing next to you. You'd feel it, but nothing would happen.
Yeah,
You
like
just get the vibe.
physical contact would be bad, but like standing near him would be kind of like giving like the. What the fuck is wrong with?
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Understood. Okay. Anything else, or is that the only thing immediately pertinent?
Did see anything immediately pertinent for the moment?
Cool. All right. Well, time to go deal with that, I guess. I'm gonna invis over my spot just in case there's someone being a silly little goober. Oh shit. Yo. Guys, look. I got blankets in my cave now. I finally realized that living in the cave is kind of a vibe. Joyous day. It's been a while of being away, hasn't it? Hopefully people have been faring alright. Pretty sure I sensed the awakening of a new sister. You all are doing well over here, it seems. Staying to your side of the path. Good. Let us see if we can find your dear friends. They're usually up and about at this hour. There's Ipsum staring at a ladder.
Also, either auto or RBs.
This thing is like very heavy metal.
Autopsy from part more.
Blake's organizing it. Blake's over by the dock, so follow me. We can get this sorted.
Oh, and while you're here, does that tree look healthy? I'm assuming no.
Are you asking me?
Okay.
No, I found Harvest.
Because I got a prompt last session that the tree didn't look like it was going too hot. That's why I am.
Oh. And anyways, sorry, you were saying I got distracted by something I didn't hear.
Blake said that it's been a while since I've seen you.
Yes, this time of year is not exactly the most, how do I, pleasant? It's difficult to be up and about for long periods when it's, well, cold like this. Similar to how most other things kind of almost fall asleep during the winter. It makes me feel sluggish, I think I've found.
Yeah, but this is the kind of area where it kind of hits the...
Anyways, I judge from the missing flower bud that my sense that she is up and awake is correct.
Ariana, as you look, you notice that these mushrooms, these are similar to things that you've seen in the Vale. But you also know the fact that they probably won't survive they won't survive long out here due to it not being the same conditions as the Vale itself. It seems at one point they looked like they were feeding off of the tree when Clara was attached, but since she's departed, they will slowly start dying back.
Are they particular ones that are otherwise not commonly seen even out there? Like, would she have a reason to want to preserve these?
These seem like very common things you've seen in the Vale. The one big one in the center seems a little different, almost if it has like what's the word I'm trying to think of here?
This one?
Yep. It looks a little different. It looks like it's a common mushroom you've seen in the Vale, but there's something off about it. From what you can tell, it has more of an acidic property to it.
Ooh. Okay. I guess this is the aftermath of, because I don't recall all of these being grown around the blossom.
Yeah, she emerged and those sprouted soon after.
I mean, that said, they will probably fade on their own without any active source of, well, vitality providing them any sustenance. This is not their proper environment. That one is interesting, though, because that one is a little bit of a different property, but it'll probably fade the same way. Though, the way that it, at least judging from how it's affecting the immediate surroundings, I would probably say that means that what she was hoping to get out of this was likely in some degree successful, because it probably absorbed all of it. Those mushrooms aren't normally acidic.
I wonder why they aren't.
Well, considering what she was trying to... Does she come back here to sleep on a regular basis?
No, I haven't kept track of her too often.
She came and took a couple naps back here when she first emerged. She like climbed back into the pod and went to sleep for like a couple minutes. But
I see.
aside from that, I think she's been sleeping back in the Vale.
I see. Well, regardless,
I think.
these will fade in time. This is not their growth environment. They will be, well, choked out like most of the other things without any sort of direct intervention. And since this is not the part that I have been doing that growth experiment in, I'm keen to let it happen. These aren't exactly, well, rare things that I would need to transplant anywhere. Those ones are unique, but I would be a little bit worried about introducing them to around other things because, you know, acidic mushroom nearby other things who kind of hurt most of the other plant life. Even the ones that are meant to grow there, so I'll let it go, but it's an interesting observation. Hello, Layla.
Hey, gorgeous. Photosynthesis.
What's the actual fuck?
Alright, we're taking the go down, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
What's up? I'm trying to sound really
Layla?
smooth and sexy.
Layla?
What?
No.
Last I checked, you have no balls to drop. What the fuck?
Please tell me the potion saved. Please tell me the potion.
Apparently, as if I have dropped my balls. So apparently I do have balls to drop. And maidens to riz.
We both looked. God damn it.
Thank you, everyone.
Well...
Elisande, you know what to do. You know what to do. You know what to do.
What are you gonna do? What?
No, I'm in polite company, so I can't do that.
So one hand behind your back?
Yeah.
And then the other hand behind your back?
Oh.
I'm arresting you for crimes against this entire town.
What the
Thank you, guardsman.
I mean, hold on a second. I see. So what else are you gonna...
Can someone please explain why this is happening?
Elisande, your flowers, please. Can I have one of your flowers, please?
I don't know how to think about this.
So
why?
Was they took a potion? Oh, they're gone.
Okay.
They bought a potion from the salesperson and they drank it.
Oh, it's one of those things.
Layla,
Hello.
come with me, please.
Hello,
Come with
Quill.
me. Come with me, Elisande, please.
Oh, wait, am I... But, hi, I'm being borrowed for whatever fuck is going on here.
What? Wait a second. Where are we going right now?
Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Well,
What do you mean, don't
the
worry about
training ground... So...
Training ground?
Okay, so...
Can I have one of your flowers, please, Elisande?
What are you doing with the flower?
What?
I feel like this is a bad idea to encourage this, but due to my morbid curiosity about what the fuck you want this for, fucking go wild, I guess.
Hey, Layla.
Oh. Well, you know, I should have expected that, but, you know, I guess...
I guess have fun being high, I guess.
In my defense, I didn't do that.
So now she. This is also kind of like a high. Like she can't necessarily feel too much pain, right?
It's just a mental high. I don't think it's gonna like make them like, you know, not feel anything.
Well, you know how she said that her balls dropped.
You're about to
Yes.
Why'd you think that was a good idea?
I don't condone this. Please do not use me as weird medical.
So what was this for exactly? What's this about?
I'm gonna smack that fucking voice out of you in a second here if you don't stop that.
I can heal
They
her voice.
can't.
I've been saying I can heal her voice.
Water, probably.
Their voice will heal over time, the merchant said.
Sylvie.
Yeah, that too.
They can
Sylvie, why is this?
What, you really don't like it? You think it's
So,
like a...
they asked...
It doesn't fit you at all!
It doesn't fit, I told you this many times! So what they did, they walked up to the merchant, asked them to make a potion to make their voice hoarse, and they said all of it.
Voice horse? Why would you want that?
Well, you see,
And they said all of it.
I want it to sound really smooth. Yeah.
You wanted to sound.
You sound like a giant 20 feet up trying to talk to me.
That's unfortunate.
Did you want to neigh like a horse?
Wouldn't you like a giant man though?
If you wanted to make your voice hoarse, we could have just made the rune of horse again.
True. You know, actually,
I need Otto for
look, she
that.
wants to have a voice of a horse. She wants to have a voice of a horse. I mean, give her a rune of a horse.
I would have to tell Otto because
Don't. She doesn't need to be any more of a
Are you
horse.
making more horse girls?
No, I was just they were explaining that they wanted to make their voice hoarse, and I'm like, why?
I'm gonna go.
I see.
You want the honors?
To remove this voice.
Sounds like
Anyways,
she swallowed like a tiny giant.
there's a.
Hey.
I'm right though, right?
I mean, you are. I'm just this. I've been away for a while, and this is the first thing I come back to, and I'm just like, nothing has changed at all.
Mornings.
I am trying to. I almost crashed out of that yawn.
Otherwise, I mean, just cold weather lethargy doesn't really go well with me.
I stayed at your camp a couple of times, I hope you don't mind.
Oh yes, no, I noticed you were there. I didn't mind at all. I like the company.
I want to do it. These legs are great, actually.
I see. Just out of curiosity, maybe I just haven't looked at you closely in a while. Have you always had the marking around your eye there, or is that new?
No, I think that's just because I'm really tired. I haven't been getting much sleep as of late due to the whole.
No, the yellow one, not the shadows underneath it.
Oh, that's face paint.
Face paint.
Come here,
Okay.
Put that on.
Understood.
There for a good while. This one?
Hmm?
Oh, it's been bandaged for a while. It's just because it got hurt while I was taking my shackles off. And it left a really nasty scar.
I don't recall you having full armed bandages though.
I've had this for like months.
It's one of those things where you just grow.
Blind?
No, you just grow used to it, so it doesn't really gonna notice until something else changes about them, and you're like, wait, what else have I not noticed? And then you see that. That sort of thing. Anyways, is that at least the most weird that has been going on today? Can I...
Yes, and then I had fucking nightmares. That was wonderful.
Just bad sleep, or what?
Everyone's been having the same dream. Not everyone, but a good amount of people.
Have you all been sitting down late at night telling stories to each other so you're all thinking about the same thing? What do you mean?
I understand the purpose.
Something else.
I like these legs.
It's like you've been trying to warn us about something.
I'm glad it happened to you.
Something about a professor.
And something along the lines of being actively complicit in forcing a spirit into another person. Which is something that is very much what I do not do.
Huh.
I can't believe that the kick down there actually worked. Anyways, I'm going.
That's the Layla that I am more familiar with. Please,
Wait, aren't you supposed to be high now?
I am high, actually.
How else do you fix a low-pitched voice?
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
actually gonna
being high doesn't mean that your voice is weird. It just means that they're in a very nice state of mind.
I know, but like I'm actually like on a higher pitch right now because it's still kind of fucking hurts. It's fine though.
Oh, you're also on a little bit of emotional high.
Similar pair of three.
Yeah, that's
see many spirits.
Three of us were in one, three of us in the other, but it played out the exact same way.
True. Me, Monday, and Lavarian had the same dream where we were in front of the door. It opened. Horse lady came out, threw something on the ground, and exploded into fire.
So, on my end of things,
In regards to
it was myself, Curse, and Amelia.
what are the options for the next spirit?
I actively assisted in putting Curse inside Amelia's body.
I know how Ori's gonna be. He's like, fuck you.
Something I would never ever do.
Well, good thing he's right there, so we know that wasn't real.
He also had that dream.
Yes.
Innocent.
He had the exact same one. We were all experiencing it from our own point of views.
No, he's not.
That's not
Lynn
usually.
also had it.
That's not usually the way that I would perceive a dream, because usually an idea of a shared dream is everyone just kind of has a similar topic, not multiple points of view. Like it's the that sounds like something actually happening, just not here.
Correct. Because Lynn was in the spot of Curse.
Duncan had a dream as well. That was different. He had pretty much the same dream as before, but he got the full message.
We also got the full message the other day when we went into Lavarian's dream.
What is
the
that?
thing of it is, basically saying this is not a dream, beware the professor.
Oh.
Or do not trust the professor.
Well, they got one by themselves. Curious to hear from them what it was like for them.
Well,
Where
I'll
are
put it this way, the person who was there...
Where are they?
Equine Beastkin.
Lavarian or Duncan?
They are
Duncan.
very much noble-esque of Aaron in their attire.
Ah, lovely.
Somewhere.
Nobility, my favorite.
Yes, indeed.
But I am curious to...
How are we getting affected?
Yes. I don't
to
know.
believe that the professor might be in Drakaya themselves.
But I am curious to check in on him with that in mind, just to get a how do I say get a good view of all of this, if that makes sense.
Aside from the dream nonsense, though, everything's been sort of normal.
Well, I mean, that sounds like, you know, a whole lot of not normal, so it's not exactly the most comforting. There's a lot of people over here.
I'm familiar with the golems that were combated down there before. We dealt with them once before when the guild was still around, but...
Awkward said that we're not the same.
They're talking about something else.
Then is that not worth investigation?
I'm gonna cut through here.
I think they're wanting to go down in the caves to go kill those golem things that are down there.
Another thing I have not been keeping up. How long have people... Wait, I know people have been messing with the cave. How long has that been going on? Have they been going down there continually?
I think there's one trip, or like a bit earlier, like before the dream started happening. I was on that. Just because I wanted to see what was up, and no one told me about the golems. And then I think now they're trying to do another one.
I see.
But I think some of the other people have been like, "Hey, don't fuck with this. Stay out of it." Which I think is probably what they're arguing about over there.
I mean, if it's not like an immediate pressing problem where they need to do something about it right then and there, I'm inclined to agree. That's probably why I haven't really paid much attention to it, because I probably thought the entire process was rather silly. Anyways, if I were Duncan, where would I be? I know I know he's usually there, but have you seen him around today?
He is around. I saw him this morning. That's how I learned about the dream thing.
Hmm. Did you say that you had one also, or?
Yes. I mentioned it earlier.
I might have.
There's a lot of information.
Oh, in front of the door, opened and then they burst into flames, I think?
Pretty much.
Did you see anyone else there with you, or was it just yourself?
As far as I could tell, I couldn't see anyone else.
Well, I can safely tell you that I haven't been having any dreams of that myself, but that might just simply be a count of being far enough away from, the epicenter of what's going on. I suppose that will just have to be something I'll have to keep an eye out for, but...
If you have any weird dreams where you wake up freezing from them, then it's probably one of those.
Wake up freezing?
Yeah, that happens after every dream.
That's
like very cold.
Strange. Has anyone looked into why exactly that is? If there's like a lingering effect of a spell of some sort on them?
I don't actually know. I don't think that has been looked into. I'll have to mention that to Amelia and Ipsum.
Well, I suppose...
They've been doing the most research into things.
Well, I suppose if I'm around early enough when people are waking up, if they have another dream like that, I can take an attempt to assess the state of their pathways. If there was any sort of lingering spell upon them.
Have a good opportunity whenever I wake up, because I've been just sort of staying at your camp, as you advised.
Have you been having them repeatedly? Or is this the first time?
Dreams? Yes. Ever since a couple days ago.
Oh dear. Then you very well might be my reference point for this matter if I have the opportunity to do so. Though, I don't know if there is a whole sense of a, what's the term I would use here? Almost like a cognito hazard, where being aware of the dreams happening suddenly makes you susceptible to being swept up in them.
Maybe? I haven't observed anything like that, because it seems just entirely random at this point. We managed to get someone to see the dream with the help of Lady Sloth, but beyond that...
I see. Interesting. Well, all things aside on that front, because that's a lot to unpack as it is, have you been faring well when residing out there?
More or less. I just sort of go in there, meditate a bit, and then go to sleep.
But
I didn't mention it earlier because I didn't want to make a big panic about it. But
of course.
I've noticed these marks sort of growing on my arm.
Is that why you've been covering up your arm?
Well, originally it was because of the scar, but I've just noticed this today.
Are they scars or something else? Have you taken assessment of it?
I've not gotten checked. The scar that was there is just like a big sort of gash where my arm was ripped open by my shackle being taken off. It didn't spread this far.
Well, I mean...
My arm's also very itchy.
Likely a semblance of something possibly starting to physically change it, but just taking a general look at that, I mean... If you compare it to the way that my leg looks, it does kind of resemble the pattern of branching out roots of some sort. Which means, and well, that and
I've not actually unlocked it, to be honest.
How is your mental state, Ben? Aside from the dreams,
good. I did have a moment earlier, a couple of days ago, where I thought I was back at the war and seeing things. I ended up killing a wolf on accident. But beyond that, I've been more or less the same.
Well, that is, at least for the purposes of what you have discussed with me, a good thing. That means that it's not. You're not being actively rejected to the point that it's lashing out against you. It's just your particular way of showing it maybe starting to take to you. Which, as long as it's not distressing to you, I see no problem with it. I mean, you've seen it now from the outside. I assume you've had it.
Was definitely a bit worrying, just because I heard a thing. I don't want to hurt anyone, but aside from that, everything's fine.
The further along it goes, the less. How the fuck? There we go. It's like, I can't open the gate. Gate stuck. Gate stuck. Please. But the further along, the more protected you get from that kind of effect. But I suppose it's really a matter of how it's gone about, is the best way I could say. But to me, it sounds like it's working out more or less favorably.
That's good to hear. Where's Duncan?
I do not know. I've just been kind of doing the rounds, and sooner or later I'll run into him.
Every few days.
Can barely reach it.
Just brushing them is a fucking pain to me.
I believe it.
We learned today that hair is longer than Arya's.
Oh dear.
I didn't do that. What's stopping you?
A lot of things.
Hello, you three. By any chance have any of you seen Duncan around? I wanted to check in on them.
He was getting a physical
he's
from
in
Lens.
Yeah. In the medical.
Okay, should I be worried about that, or?
Oh, I wonder if he drank one of those potions.
Oh, did he drink one of the fucking potions? Oh no. Well.
He's behind you, actually.
Yeah, he's behind.
Listen, all I'm saying is I have his mind.
There he.
Kai.
What?
I mean, there's no one there. They're over there.
What the?
Start walking backwards until I have a wall behind me, so you can't be behind me.
Hold on.
Something wrong?
Yes, I think. Hello, Kai. Hello, Duncan.
What's up?
Are you alright? You are standing very there you go.
I was looking at my notes.
He's fighting demons.
Hi,
Oh yeah, you were looking for me. So.
Yes, wait. Are you feeling alright?
I had a physical, and I'm fine, apart from my finger turning black.
Oh.
Okay, well that sounds concerning. I heard you were one of the people that got caught up in all these dreams lately. I was just wanting to check on how you were doing.
Thing. Well, I'm more of a right. Absolutely suck. Don't like them. Would like them solved. But, you know, there's like 20 other people dealing with it. So I'm waiting for them to fix it. And then, you know, They'll just fix it for me.
Yeah. Sorry to bother you. I just wanted to check in on you.
Yeah, I'm doing good. You know, if you find a solution for the dreams, tell me because they fucking suck.
Yeah, I would very much like to give you a solution. Oh dear. That's not good.
What happened?
Everywhere he was walking. Okay, yeah, that confirms. You notice how along the direction, everywhere he was walking nearby him, all the plants seem duller and almost dead?
Yes?
He is...
No,
there
I
is a sense... I started feeling sick walking closer to him. There is the feeling of an earth spirit about him. A decay spirit, specifically.
I think I might know something about that, actually. The other day, he and Koa were trying to summon a spirit to help with tending the farmland. He wanted the farm to grow faster. So he summoned a spirit that kept talking about rot.
Okay.
I think it wanted to initially rot all the crops he had planted, and thus afterwards make everything that would grow next grow a lot faster. So he said no. The spirit got angry and wanted Koa to kill Duncan in payment for being summoned. I had walked up by this point, and you know, I mentioned earlier I killed that wolf. So I figured already dead wolf's probably a better offering than Duncan. I wonder if it's still mad at him.
Well, considering it is actively causing him to kill every plant that he is walking by, or at least wither it, I'd say that it's still a bit angry.
Oh,
hell, if I got close, hell, if I got closer to him, I'm pretty sure it would start hurting me.
I think he gave him like a little plant, like a little flower bud, for him to use if he ever wanted to talk with it again.
I'm not sure if that's exactly a good idea. Is he aware that it's giving him an aura of decay?
Probably not.
Yeah, I feel like I would hope you'd be a bit more concerned about that.
Should we go check the carcass, if it's being a problem?
Talking about Duncan or something?
Yes,
or
Duncan.
How did I know I eventually got there? Anyway.
I was wanting to check on him because of the dream things, but walking up close to him, I started feeling more and more, like, just wrong, ill. I didn't want to get any closer to him because it felt like just everything around him was just being withered.
That's slightly concerning. He was trying to make a contract with a spirit of decay recently.
Yes, yeah, well, whatever it is, it's either latched onto him or left its mark so heavily that everywhere he's walking, like this entire little area here that he was walking by, is slightly withered. He is actively killing everything he's walking around.
And he's the... One problem at a time, I don't even know.
Spirits matters are not something that I exactly have any good experience with. I only could tell because of its particular element and the fact that I'm going to probably say that if he had actually gotten into physical contact with me, I would have been a little bit in trouble.
Jasmine's the main person I'm aware of that deals with spirits, so...
Yeah, I need to talk to her about this.
Fair enough. I did have a question for you quickly.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't know whom else to bring this question to, because I know you hang about the Vale quite a bit.
You could say that, yes.
Last time I was in there, they had plenty of young ember root trees sprouting all over the place.
Right.
I attempted to take one, but the spirit started freaking out.
So, what exactly is the question here? Are you asking why, or are you asking is there a way to mediate
Is there a way to get
this?
one?
The best way I could possibly suggest to you to be able to do that is effectively a form of offering trade and using them as a speaking to them directly, or at least some form of communion. Give something in return for something else.
Do you have any suggestions? Because the only thing I can make are weapons of war. I can also make, tiny trinkets and whatnot, but I don't know what they would possibly want that I could provide. Especially being dragonkin, they probably wouldn't like me considering my, hair,
See,
even though I'm
that
not related directly to the black.
That is probably more the reason why they are hesitant, but obviously I would probably suggest something that is suitable for nature, or at least can become suitable for nature, as there are other ways to do so. Something from out here, or a source of potentially magic might do. But the bare minimum is, if nothing else, attempting to commune with them and make your case directly and assert that you are seeking permission and want to know what they would ask in exchange may be a good start, because they are used to most going in there and taking without any regard for the surroundings and leaving nothing behind. So, it might be a novel thing to them if someone actually asks first. If that makes sense.
Do I just ask the first spirit I happened upon, or is there someone specific I should be asking of the forest?
Well, I mean, as far as going out, the easiest one that would at least be able to be more familiar to you, you can always start by approaching the sword at the edge of the Vale, within the Vale side. That would be the easiest point of communion there. Otherwise, for general things, without experience in the matter, you'd probably need to... You might need a little bit of a guidance in that matter. I've helped others with it before, but in your case, it might be better to go straight to the blade and speak through there, because they might have a bit more, well, measured wisdom that they can provide you a suggestion of how you can accomplish that in a way that is amicable to both parties.
Fair enough. I'll probably try to take care of that more tomorrow, considering how late it's getting. Sorry, I just saw something very large fly over the harbor, and I did not recognize it off the bat.
Like a bird of some kind?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw a bird flying by over there. I just didn't really pay much attention to it.
Hazuki, or is this something else?
I don't know.
I don't think so. It looks... The thing is, it was just more the size of it over there.
And then where it does, you have a way.
I mean, I'm not saying
I
it's
think
not
other
a
people have noticed it,
possibility.
so...
And if it does pick me up, I'm just gonna stab it like.
Well, I'm sure it's probably okay.
That is a large bird.
Oh, that is a large bird.
Huh.
Griffin, maybe?
It looks too bird. It just looks like a very large bird. It doesn't look like any sort of like amalgamation.
Yeah, I mean, I would not know exactly.
Big fucking bird.
Yep. Classic BFB. Oh, it's coming down.
Yeah, that thing is huge.
Wait, hold on, it might actually be, you know.
Okay, well, everyone's running over to the bird.
Very smart. Let's all gather up and then it can grab us all.
Okay, well, it looks like we're just aiming
Well, if it
at...
grabs me, it's getting electrocuted.
Well, we got someone aiming a bow at it. And I think it's about to crash into the water. Oh, no, never mind.
Dear God, man. Get a grip.
Apparently,
It's a bit rude to shoot at it. It hasn't done anything yet.
What too many hunters.
What is it?
Unless they're trying to
That
hunt the
explains,
thing, I don't fucking know.
I guess that explains the firebolts I saw streaking across the sky earlier.
Did it attack someone?
I saw on the semaphore tower now. Oh, Mars says to kill it. Alright.
Just keep it from slapping people. And just relax for now.
Alright, I mean, I guess.
Alright, what?
I don't think we can do anything about this.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do to participate in this matter. I am just wanting to make sure people don't get hurt. Well, I'm gonna go back to looking for Jasmine to ask that question that I had.
Alright.
Alright, well, where would I find her now? Because she could be anywhere. I know she likes to hide out here sometimes. Having a talk up here? No.
It's not fucking doing anything. Leave the bird fucking alone.
How much I can do about it?
Oh yeah, no, I have no stakes in this whatsoever. So I am trying to look into, or at least address the things that I can tell something about, so... Where the heck is she? If I were Jasmine, where would I be?
It was really damp in here for a while.
Was it because of the rain?
Yeah, well, it doesn't like...
Oh, hello, you three.
actually recall.
Is there anyone else deeper into the library?
Nope, not anymore.
So yeah, there were, but they left.
Yeah, everyone's trying to shoot down a bird outside.
Is it one of the hawks?
Yeah, it's one of the big hawks.
Sounds like.
There you go. You got a crack shot here.
Alright, well, more power to you. I don't know if they've shot it down yet, but there's a lot of people chasing about it in the sky. It looks really funny.
On the sky?
Yeah, last I saw they were flying that direction, and based off how many people are down on the ground over there, I'd say if you run that way, you'll probably see it. I don't know
Make
if...
sure. Is it big or is it small?
Pretty big.
Okay. I'm guessing bigger than a person?
Yes, bigger than a person. Amaris said something about that was invasive or something, so I'm going to
Yeah, people
assume...
are talking about a bunch of these hawks and stuff. They're getting numerous and they're attacking livestock and such.
Ah, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, well, in that case, I would assume, because these were a lot of the people that were kind of on the ground watching, so it's probably gone over this way. Looks like
Hello, are you guys
this.
looking for this hawk? Is it destruction?
I see more people this way, so probably yes.
Might be like a little smaller. Might want to get underneath something so they don't get swooped up and
Not
carried
only
away.
I am smaller, but I'm also a goat. Have you ever seen what eagles do to goats? Precisely.
I've read about it, haven't seen it.
Yeah.
What is that in the sky?
Bird.
No.
If it comes here, I'll just.
Oh, I see what you're talking about. I think that is just yeah, I don't actually fucking know. What is that? It's a really weird. Oh. Okay. I don't know. I need to find Jasmine. I'm distracted by the bird. I don't want to have anything to do with this fucking bird. I want to deal with a spirit that's literally rotting anything. So help me God, if they go into the Vale with that thing, I'm going to. They better not. I will kick them out myself if I have to. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Alright, where the heck is Jasmine? Oh my god! Well.
However, I still believe, just baiting into an area and shooting it down is just smarter.
Hmm?
She might have been involved in it.
Musket.
I'll see who else I can find. They try to follow it.
Tails on the roof. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, Elisande.
Hello. Sorry to hear
much
about.
happening.
Sorry to hear about your very unpleasant dream.
I don't like that I could feel it when I woke up. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, no, I would be inclined to agree.
Hi, Ellie.
Hi.
Did you? Hi. Sorry. Find Jasmine yet?
Nope.
Is she helping with the bird problem, or is she doing something else?
Doing something else from my
understanding.
understanding.
She's outside.
Oh, she's out.
Stay here until she.
All right.
Until then.
Okay.
We're sort of just keep wandering around trying to find her.
Yeah, because I really need to ask her about the whole Duncan thing and if she is aware of it.
What exactly happened with Duncan?
So from what has been told to me, he did some sort of attempt to summon a spirit for stuff with the farm, and he got a decay spirit or something, and it didn't go well.
That.
Yeah,
I'm pretty certain it's still in the well.
No, its presence is still around him, in fact, or at least some influence of it, and everywhere he's walking, the plant life around him is withering ever so slightly. I can feel it when I walk up to him.
Ah.
Yeah. It's,
yeah.
I don't think that's exactly what he wanted. I hope.
Oh, it's definitely not.
But I also can't, I don't know how to bring it up to him because I don't really know how to navigate these particular things, and also I don't want him to accidentally come into contact with me because I'm pretty sure it would actually hurt me if he touched me right now.
Fair enough.
Because I am essentially a plant.
I'm sure Jasmine will come back once they've done with the bird.
Yeah.
Once she's back, you don't talk with her.
Yeah.
You always know she'll always be around there, usually around night.
Yeah. It's a fairly consistent pattern, I'd say, yes.
So all's good. You just gotta wait.
Yeah.
While they deal with the big fuck off bird that's coming our way.
Oh, the bird is returning?
A little bit.
Such excitement this evening. My goodness.
Or it was. Oh well.
Yeah.
While Jade was yelling around, I'm bored, there's nothing to do. So now there's something to do, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say complain and you'll get something. It's just probably not what you want. Hightail.
She was right there, huh?
Yes, that is what I said hello.
They were bored. Gave them something to do.
I'm not bored. I'm perfectly non-bored.
They're commenting about Jade saying that, but yes. Well, well, now your heart is racing from terror.
It's always racing.
That sounds like a problem. You should probably get that checked out.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, that's never ceases to amaze me how much concerning things come forth every time I go away for a bit because of the winter lethargy and then come back to something that continually makes me wonder just what the hell is going on with everything.
Part of the norm, it seems.
Golems in caves, caves being fucked around with in general, people having shared dreams, getting super cold, whatever the fuck Duncan did. Need I go on? Hello again.
I found Jasmine earlier. She was in her house.
Oh, she's in her house.
I'm not sure if she's still there. She went to go talk with Amaris.
I should have gone to check the house. That was a thought I had, but I was like, no, that would be silly. Why would she be home right now? I'm not leaving the vicinity of the town at this point. I need to talk to her. But I swear she's going to relocate the moment that she's going to show up back over there the moment that I walk away.
Oh, probably.
But
actually, I'm not 100% sure it's her house. It's the house over there.
That is her house. Yes.
I'm just making sure.
Well, I will knock on it, and I will see if she is in there. Smoothie.
I was just about to knock, so...
Well, what do you got there?
I have its egg.
Oh. That is a giant egg.
It was a giant bird.
Where was its nest?
Up by that lightning crystal over by the
up on the cliff.
Yeah.
My tent?
Anyways,
Possibly.
Yeah.
Ew.
Might as well
staying there.
Go ahead and knock.
Yep.
Yes, the Vale is nice because it has tree cover. Also, I have a cave, which I have finally furnished with state-of-the-art pillows and blankets.
I have
Been
not,
very comfortable.
but I suspect that we will not get a response.
Understandable.
Gonna get into my house.
No, we're trying to find.
knocking, yes.
We're trying to find Jasmine because I need to ask her.
Jasmine.
for like a bit of time, okay?
Yeah.
No, Jasmine's in there.
Oh, she is in
Do
there.
a dream thing.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I was supposed to talk to Amelia about the Ember Root. Apparently, it's something connecting with the smell of there.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amelia.
I should actually ask. What did you need the Ember Root for? Is it the usual thing that it's needed for, or something else?
Yes, I thought it would be better, especially with the news a bit ago that the Ember Root, was having issues with supply lines. I thought it'd be better if I could cultivate one of my own.
Oh. Well, you will need to be a little bit, you'll have to be particular or careful with, how you grow it, because, the ones that are growing out here, the large trees that have already really kind of taken form, I don't know how they were grown and cultivated. I think it was just a matter of they were lucky in their placement to be on their own enough to actually be able to grow. But the ones that were elsewhere, anywhere outside the Vale, needed special intervention to actually get it to have any degree of ability to flourish. It's a native plant to that area. Its ideal growing conditions are based off that. That being said, if there is a matter of you wanting to try to cultivate one, if you want to go for a walk with me, I can show you where one you might be able to do a little bit of work on if you'd like is. It's in the Vale, first of all, but it is fairly close by, and if you check in advance to try to help nourish its growth, I think you might be able to try to work with that, as to not disrupt the experiment that is going on out here.
When I last went to go in the Vale, I ended up walking by that area when I was looking for your cave. I guess there are mushrooms growing around it. Is that normal?
Which one? The one in the Vale or the one out here?
The one inside the Vale.
I haven't looked at it recently. I will be able to tell you whether or not that is the case, but my presumption
They're like
is
small brown mushrooms.
I'm pretty sure that's the usual state. They're often companion plants in the area.
Okay.
But I will.
I wasn't sure.
I will confirm for you upon witnessing.
I wasn't sure because I remember back when we were having the old fiasco with the big tree in town. There's a worry of mushrooms growing on it.
Yes. Well, inside town, the mushrooms will not live very long, even if they do sprout up. But out here, it's perfectly normal for them. But anyways. Yep. You'll be fine. Anyways. Stay along the cliff line here. It'll be the easiest way to get up there. Just brush the branches out of the way. And then... I don't remember if you've ever been out here to see for yourself, but that's the sort of that's where I would recommend you go to talk. But anyways, through here. There's this one that has recently sprouted up. And this is its normal growing environment, so it's not really so much something I would normally do. I'm not doing as much focused testing to see if its growing conditions can be replicated outside the Vale without any of the side effects of the Vale, which for that record, it is going pretty well, because there is no sign of any of the, well, usual qualities to the air around the, around those plants, which leads me to believe that I am onto the right thing, but this one is, no, normal environment, so if you wish to try to see about trying to take care and help nurture the growth of this one, I see no problem in perhaps using that as a, in regards to talking to the spirits here. My suggestion, perhaps, now that I think about it, is if you wish to, in exchange for being able to harvest some to be able to work with, that you would be willing to come in here and try to tend to the growth of this one. An equivalent exchange of sorts. It is an idea. Something to think about.
Certainly.
But
yeah, if I can take care of it and take from it, then that seems like a good enough exchange.
yes. So consider that idea, but I would definitely consider asking regardless, because you might end up getting a different suggestion altogether. But now you know where it is, and, well, if you ever run into any trouble, for that matter, I am usually not too far away, because I just stay right there, so.
Fair enough. I will probably speak to Anton and tomorrow more.
Yes.
That's the one that speaks to the sword.
Yes, that's usually the one who is most readily responsive, but they all talk to each other in one way or another, so it will ultimately not matter too much who you talk to, so long as you have a productive conversation. But that is a running suggestion. Otherwise, it would just simply be if you have any potential ideas of how to contribute to the Vale patch project out here by the farm, and seeing if we can give it any more nudges in its growth cycle.
Sorry, I lost grip on the egg quickly, so
Oh.
you were talking to me.
Sorry. I was going to say,
It is raining.
aside from that, it would either be that or trying to, if you had any ideas of how to help with the Vale patch project over here, in how to, other ways that we might be able to nudge its growth forward. A lot of its current progress right now is likely just because of the direct intervention. It is winter right now, so I think most of its growth has been from me directly infusing it with its potential to grow.
Yeah, again, I'll speak with the Vale Guard, whomever answers tomorrow.
Yes.
Seems a bit late to try to do that tonight.
More than likely, yes, but hopefully that gives you some idea of a potential path forward. I do want you to be able to find a way to work things out with them, because especially for you, that would actually be a very good forward step, because it will...
You have the egg?
Yes.
We could keep it secure in the Hunter's Lodge for now while my son is busy.
Sorry.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
That's why you do not need to carry it.
I had taken him on a brief diversion because of something he was asking me about. But yes, he's been keeping a good watch on that thing.
Big egg.
Big egg.
What is the intent of what? Does anyone have an idea of what to do with this egg?
That is what we are going to ask Amaris once they are free.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But they either weren't in or in the middle of something when I knocked, so...
Fair enough.
Nothing wrong with that.
By the way.
Yeah?
Do you think we should check where I gave that wolf to the decay spirit?
Probably
See if
worth.
that's also having ill effects.
Possibly worth a good idea. Where? Well, lead the way, I guess.
It's far outside of town, so
I'll follow you. Since I imagine that Jasmine's going to be preoccupied for a good while longer.
They offered me a boon come springtime. Should I take a berry from a bush that grows there?
The spirit did, or?
The spirit did. They said I basically overpaid.
Huh. Well.
I think it's because the wolf is already starting to decay from being dead for a couple days.
I still would like to at least take a look at it, but that might... I'm assuming probably the difference in how it's responded to you versus him may very well have everything to do with the negative interaction versus, at least from my understanding, your positive one.
From what I could gather about how it talks, it seems to be very much a spirit of the cycle of things. Like,
I can...
death and regrowth.
I mean, I can respect that. I'm just worried about the fact that it's effectively forcing its presence, or at least its effect around Duncan, and I'm not sure if he's aware, or if he just doesn't care. But given that he seemed to not want to rot all the crops to make what would follow grow faster, that's probably not in his interest.
Even if he didn't want to rot, or even if he did want to rot things, I think we'd probably tell him no, that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, unilaterally deciding that when it has impact on everything around, and I mean, anyone like myself is also, like, if I'm feeling, I'm assuming other, like, I cannot approach him. But so it's out here, you said?
Yes, in this bush over here.
Got it.
We'll probably have to call God one moment.
Oh yes, definitely. And I'm not going to approach too much more, because if that presence of that spirit or magic is around here too, I might feel sick. And icky gross. Doesn't feel good on my body.
Yucky.
Yucky decay makes me melty.
Hello, God.
I can help you.
Hi. So, a couple of was it last session or was it a couple of sessions? Doesn't matter. So Duncan summoned a decay spirit, right? Frey gave it the wolf that she killed here like a while ago, in order to satiate it. Is there anything funky going on here, in the aftermath?
Nothing. You have nothing but a clean pile of bones, just settled in the dirt.
Alright.
Is there any presence of that same aura of decay around it, like Duncan and his grossness that I can't go near?
Not right now. What you see here is essentially you can sense a lingering of it on the bones, but you can tell in time that would hopefully dissipate.
But in this case, it seems like it was positively applied versus, at least, I'm going to assume with Duncan, it's a little bit almost hostile.
It feels like that. What you saw here is an accelerated decay. You used the decay in the Vale.
Yeah.
Especially magical decay.
Yeah, magical decay, but...
So, it's a little darker, but it's something you're familiar with, at least the feeling.
I was going to say a little darker, but at the same time, it might not be a good idea if you were to, like, start taking a walk through the Vale, because that might, possibly be upsetting.
Leo might think he's dead already. Who knows? Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm about to make him dead. No, I'm kidding. Anyways.
Put it on to my bingo for Ariana kills him. I'm just kidding.
Why do I have a bingo card? What?
It's the space in the middle.
What do you mean? That's not the free space. The free space would be me crashing out like right now.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't.
It really is the free space.
Oh! Ooh, and I get you. Anyways, thank you.
Thank you, God.
Yep.
Okay, well.
Looks fine. You feel anything weird?
Well, besides the fact that it is completely clean, so not even anything left but the bones, from what I can tell, at least in how dark it is right now. Its presence is still here, but I think it goes back to what I told you before, that your interaction was one that was, well, at least from my understanding and how you conveyed to me, it was a positive and mutually acceptable interaction between you and the spirit. With Duncan, because of his refusal to abide by any sort of terms for what he was asking, despite the, well, basically forceful summoning, this might be retaliation against him. Or to effectively get what they wanted anyways. Which is why I need to ask Jasmine about it, because Jasmine knows how, well, contracts and general summoning works, and I don't want to assume the nature of this interaction when she might have a better idea of whether or not this is, in a roundabout way, him getting what he asked for, just not what he wanted, or something else. I mean, all things considered, it's not like I'm unused to the idea of decay. Decay happens all the time, even out there in the Vale, but is usually more magically pushed to... That's why it's so, honestly, rapidly changing out there all the time, is it's like a rapid, a more accelerated cycle of life out there.
Is that technically, assuming that's what these marks are, what's happening to me? I'm sort of decaying, becoming plant.
Sort of. I don't know if I would necessarily say that you are, because decay implies dying. I would not say that you are dying. You are...
It's more of a metamorphosis.
Yes.
Is that the word?
Yes, metamorphosis would be a good term for it. It's kind of the same process, like if you've ever wondered about, at least based off my observations of it happening from the outside twice now, it's very similar to the idea behind what happens when a caterpillar becomes a butterfly. It is not dying, it is remaking itself, but it is still the same original source. You are still you, but different. But it seems like... But some of that process begins before that ever even actually kicks off. And it raises a question of, is it even ultimately a necessity, or does it just help do the finishing touches? All questions I cannot exactly answer without more observation, though perhaps Anton might know the answer to that. Whether or not he would really be able or wanting to discuss the matter is another thing, but I feel like if I were genuinely really needing to know or curious about it, I think I could probably get him to discuss it with me.
He was digging
up the sulfur with his sword, so now his sword smells like shit.
Oh.
I wanted to make sure it was not.
If everything's done with,
You know, if you leave it down there, it's going to.
whatever happens. Oh, it's Clara.
Oh.
You'll be able to get some insight.
Yes, I actually haven't had a good look at her since she's woken up.
I hear him at his house.
Or Papa.
Good evening. I see everything seems to have worked out fine.
I'm gonna go check on Duncan, make sure.
Do you feel well?
From the training I gave him.
Well enough.
Take the rest of take the rest of the brew.
Was the outcome
The whole gallon's worth, so don't drink too much.
to your liking?
Blood still acid.
Yep. Have fun. I'll be back.
So not quite.
No.
It wasn't.
Not quite.
Deactivated it from another side.
Perhaps that might be why some of the mushrooms nearby where your resting spot was have altered properties to have that same sort of acidic property like the blood.
Oh, did not know.
Yes, I can...
Is someone touching our mushrooms?
I don't think they are, but I should let you know that they are going to eventually fade after a while now that you are out of the blossom, but in case you are curious about which ones, specifically these ones are the ones that are different. The rest of them are ones that grow out there naturally, but these ones are a similar type, but they carry similar properties to your blood.
I don't know if you wanna.
Oh. Needs acid to survive.
Easy. I'll
Interesting.
Just get some oil and
You lied to
polish
me.
it like a
Feed
sword.
blood.
It was not a lie, but just lack of information.
But
Sorry, it's a side effect. Semantics.
Wait, Jen.
perhaps there's...
Wait, Jen.
Oh.
Well, I don't have any of this. I don't have anything for that.
Wasn't
right now, so
quite
I'm
what
just
I was
gonna
going
rely
to
on the
suggest, but as long as you're okay with that, I guess.
Do I bring it home, or are you
Have you been doing that regularly?
Yes.
That's probably why that is the case then. It is absorbing.
If you get manure on your pants out in
I
the
mean,
middle of
I
the woods, are
had
you
to
just gonna
decipher
take
the
your pants
vampiric
off?
root.
Well,
I have a guess.
Regardless,
I mean,
perhaps there's still
have to
room
deal with
to
everyone just shitting on me
get the
because this
outcome you
smells
were
like
hoping
put
for.
it in your house in your sink or something.
I will have to give it more thought, but
If I help with it, let me know.
perhaps I'll have to ask Anton about the matter.
I'm not going to help.
Care for outcome anymore.
Or problem. Because you said it's
it kind of is. You live in the town.
If you are sure
We
about
are
it.
fine as we are. Unchanging.
I was gonna offer a way to help, but now I'm not.
Look,
If that's the case,
appreciate
then
it, but overly, it'll be
then
fine.
I am
I'll
happy
deal with
for
it in the
you.
morning, okay?
I suppose
We
things were.
thanks you.
Things were sort of a success then if you're happy with yourself now.
Yes, very pretty. Tailback. Happy.
Together we make
Yes.
a whole eye.
I mean,
Good to hear.
You're fine.
in my honest opinion, I mean, you were before, but you are quite beautiful now.
If
I
any
think.
dark magic touches him,
Glad you were able to.
We thank you.
I never
Yeah,
went
if
to
I did that specific spell.
But yes,
Someone must have taught
in
me.
case you are curious about that, just
He gets karma for burning everybody.
I suppose that's likely your effect, but I do not know if that will still cause it to eventually disappear after some time. They normally have to grow within the Vale for them to be able to properly thrive.
So that's what happens.
Though, if you wish to, I'm sure they can be. Some of them can easily be moved so that you have somewhere comfortable for you out there.
Yes. I just need your light mana.
Well, there are some suitable places out there that I'm sure you could take a few of these to try to make a home of some sorts, somewhere that is familiar to you.
Mushroom nest.
Yes, a mushroom nest.
Mushroom nest. Mushroom nest. Whatever could it mean?
Mushroom nest. We'll find help to make a mushroom nest.
Well, if you have a place that you ultimately decide and give some settle into the area, I can try to encourage its growth a bit to give you somewhere that you can stay out there that is to your liking.
That was a good amount of dream reading.
Yes. That would be wonderful.
Of course.
Willing to help
Give it-
those things as well.
Give it some thought. It does not need to be anything rushed, but if you have an idea of where you'd like to go, perhaps tomorrow I can help you settle in then.
I'm not complaining, I'm pointing out the obvious. I'm
explaining. Appreciate it.
Of course, dear. I'd be happy to help you. Of course, of course.
I have fucked my body.
How's your memory, by the way? Doing better than last, or about the same?
Little better. Can remember Elisande.
There's a dust bunny attacking me.
Hopefully in a good way.
Yes. Names, faces, they return. Stories, not.
Magic as long as I have enough light. I'm fine.
That is usually to be expected. It will take time. But
Thank you again. You should probably sit down.
as long as you are comfortable, that is the important matter.
I'm thankful and I'm very sorry.
Fucking dust bunny.
Wonderful.
Light magic. Yeah.
That's familiar.
Or a mimic.
Must
What's your
be.
resistance? If you have one, I'm not gonna fight for you.
Who?
It's a stupid.
Oh.
They were looking for me. Must go.
Do be a little careful going into too close to Duncan, though. In your current state, if you contact him, it may hurt you.
I mean, we could cast.
Hurt me?
Yes. There's an aura of decay around him, decaying that which is plant-like, and at this point, you qualify.
Getting better good for Sunday.
Alright, well, just be careful.
Might be good for her.
Sure, why not?
Oh my god, the ancient zone has returned.
I just stood about Vale.
Well.
He got a proper back sheath from his sword. I always worry about smacking people when they walk behind me.
That's usually me worrying about if I'm going to hit someone with my staff if I turn around too quickly, if they're at the right height for me. What the fuck?
I think she picked up a That's funny. I think it's fence post.
That's fence post?
I think that's the other one's name. I remember he got down into the clinic and started eating all the powder back there.
Is there a reason their name is fence post?
I don't fucking know.
I see. Okay. I will keep that in mind. But I suppose
Clara seems
she's
fine though, right?
she seems
Like, you
content.
remember?
She seems content with the outcome, which is the most I can ask. Granted, I had no direct input or sway on the matter, so realistically, whatever did or did not happen is not my own fault. But I do feel like I should at least, care about the fact if the outcome was what they desired, and, well, it is possible there is a bit of a shift to their mental, given the nature of how they speak now, makes me believe so, but ultimately, at the end of the day, if they are happy, they are happy. That is the way I look at it. I am not going to force them to be unhappy or otherwise, just because it didn't match the anticipated results that I had in mind.
I'm happy to see that they're happy with their form.
Yes.
They're kind of worried because they didn't say that up until now.
It is unique, and it is going to draw a lot of eyes, but that is the nature of these things.
I just hope everyone in town accepts her.
Hopefully. If not, it will just further indicate to me who... more or less what I've already known about particular people. Because I have anticipation of who will and who will not be kind about it. But if I were to guess, perhaps rather than getting rid of that blood, her body has changed to be, well...
more suited to it?
Yes, to where it is something where it is no longer harmful or generally suits her existence. Seeing as she seemed to be, well, slightly alarmingly so, not concerned with spilling it. That might be a habit that they might need to be a little bit careful about, just for the sake of not harming themselves deliberately on the regular, but compared to how it used to be, at least from my understanding of how distressed they were whenever it came to that sort of thing, this is a marked difference.
She seems a lot happier.
Yes.
At base, she's definitely the same person. I can tell. She does a lot of the same things and acts the same. Just a little bit more gremlin-y, for lack of a better term.
Yes.
But she seems less like she's putting on a face now.
The source is the same, even if their form has changed drastically. That is the nature of change, the nature of the cycle of life, and that is what the touched tend to represent in this manner. So, that is... You've seen it from beginning to end now. The fact that it is starting, though, I do not know if that means that it should be nudged further along or otherwise, but I will certainly keep an eye on it. Whether or not you want to keep it covered for now is more up to you. I do not know how comfortable you are with people taking notice, drawing attention to the matter. I mean, eventually it will become impossible to hide, at least effectively.
I don't feel bad about it. Like, it's not scary, it's not horrifying. Honestly, I'm
well,
it's a weird feeling.
I mean, it tends to be the case when it is more of a conscious decision versus something that is happening without any understanding or awareness of what it is.
I'm just worried people are going to make assumptions and cause problems.
Assumptions and
I
judge.
want people...
You know, like they usually do.
I don't want people to run at you with pitchforks thinking that you're doing bad things to me.
Ah,
Something I
yes.
decided.
Me, the evil witch of the Vale.
I wouldn't be opposed to things going further.
Yes, I remember such. Hello.
Making sure, just go, I guess, honestly, just looking about, checking on everyone, blah, blah, blah. Hey, me, being me.
You have a particular way of describing your sense of actions.
Oh, yeah, I'm not really, what's up?
I have been waiting for Jasmine to exit her house, as I believe that is where she is, and she's been in there for a while. But
have you knocked on her door?
I have. Well, I was nearby. Nakir did, but
why don't you ask Lynn or Sylvie see if they've already went to bed?
No, I'm pretty sure they are. So Amelia answered the door, and I think basically says like there's probably not going to be a response in a while. So
they're doing that already? Jeez, okay, they're doing the whole thing they want to do, the whole dream thing.
Yeah?
Testing to see if they can do it, you know, go through someone's dreams and find any answers.
Given the nature of these dreams, doesn't that seem a bit dangerous?
Yep. But you will down your
can you
repeat
repeat that? You kind of died.
You do realize what town you're in at this point, right?
Yes, I am more than aware, given that every time I leave and come back for a little while, things have changed drastically, and it seems like I can only be shocked so many times before eventually I can't be shocked anymore.
That's how it goes, I guess.
You should probably call God, yes! I know what they're doing. They're touching each other. In public. Yo.
God just pops up and just points them. Get a room. Disappears.
Don't worry, God's there watching our freaky selves. Anyways.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Amelia has exited the building, which might mean that they're done with whatever it was that they were doing.
Hopefully.
I will ask. Amelia, dear, I just saw you leave the house over there. Is everything okay in there?
Yes, we all just took a nap.
Did you find anything?
Only that there might be a connection to our old friend Lecter. Maybe. But that's the only thing we really know now. I think the current plan is to research the the spell that we saw in the dream.
Oh dear. But
I'm gonna go find Miss Monday up in Aburov.
there's a large group of people over by the forge right now. I don't know.
Sorry, have you seen Arvis anywhere?
Arvis is in Miss Jasmine's house. They should be coming out soon.
Okay. Good, we need him. Also, Amelia would like to speak with you.
I just saw her run away, so if she sees me, I will, or I see her, I will find her.
I am going to
She ran the other way.
linger by the doorway. I'm going to wait by the doorway because I really need to talk to her about my concerns and I don't want to miss her. I mean, I could not. Oh. Oh, you're also waiting for someone here too? Yes, this is...
Arvis. This is...
Okay, well, you know what? At this point, I guess, should we just knock? Just be like...
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I wanna...
Go ahead, then.
Let me knock real quick.
Yes, please knock. Makes me not feel...
Aggressively knock.
knocked.
Makes me not feel weird about doing it. Hopefully they will respond if they are not asleep. At least in that manner anymore.
Hey, is Arvis in there?
Yes.
Okay, I need Arvis for a lot of reasons, but I need Arvis.
Hi, Skipper. I'll go let him know. We should be clearing up in there anyways. I have to talk to you as well, actually. Hi.
I was gonna say, I need to talk to Jasmine, so...
Oh, well, what a coincidence. I'll go out and let them know.
Yeah. Yippee! Yeah?
You. Yeah, you.
Me.
Yeah, you. Yeah, you.
What do you want?
Come over here.
Okay.
You gotta think really hard. Don't worry about it. What were you...
How about that weather?
Can you give me context of the stuff going on that you told Kiana about having to fear of Duncan?
So, hold on. Let me whisper. So, based off my context of what Ames told me and going near him had an aura of decay. Oh my god, there's so... Hold on, I need to go around this corner. There's so many people talking all of a sudden. So that things were decaying around him, and I had a feeling that if I honestly got any closer to him or touched him, that it might actually start to hurt me, because plant. So I told them that I was like, you are in some sense part plant now too, so it might apply to you as well. So just be careful.
I see. I see.
They wanted to talk to you.
Excellent. Okay.
Sorry.
Make sure we're on the same page.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure we're on the same page. That's totally fine.
Yeah. That is correct though, right? Like that wasn't a wrong assumption.
Then that's something we can work about. Yeah.
Told a little bit.
Cool. Thanks.
Did you learn anything?
Arvis thinks he might know how to recreate the circles.
Is that a good idea?
Yesn't.
Right.
It's a double-edged sword. We would know what they are, but it also could be that they're using us to get that information in the first place.
About how
Or,
to
if we
actually
get the
make them
knowledge-
work.
Yes, or they make us do it after learning it.
Yeah, I would be really careful about who does that, especially if it's the people that are being continually targeted by these streams versus those who haven't had them. I don't know if they...
I'm gonna talk to Arvis about it. I'm gonna talk to Arvis about it later more.
Yeah,
but
well, I was gonna say,
also,
I've been waiting to have a chat with you about something that has come to my attention, and it is very much a I need your advice on, because it is spirit things.
Oh, yay. Okay.
Okay.
Also, apparently, me doing this also unlocked a memory that I had forgotten.
Oh.
I will unpack that later before I forget what I want to ask you about.
Yeah,
so,
go, you're first. You go first.
So,
What's up?
How familiar are you with what happened with what Duncan did a few days ago? I guess, as it was conveyed to the spirit summoning.
Which one?
The Earth Spirit of Decay. What do you mean? What do you mean? Which one? Has he done this multiple times?
I couldn't remember. Okay, to be fair, my mind's been scrambled the past couple days.
I mean, fair. I'm just saying, like, has he been doing this multiple times?
You better not have been.
Oh my god. Well,
Okay.
either way, so
The one about the spirit of the decay, yes. The one that they wanted to summon a spirit in order to fertilize and make it so that the crops in the garden would last throughout the winter. They summoned a spirit, which is really fucking stupid. I think they had Koa helping them.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
then
that-
they
that
summoned
lines
the
up.
spirit. They
And-
summoned the spirit. The spirit wanted to do a contract in which they needed a body in order to do so. No one was willing to become said body for obvious reasons. Was it you who went out and had an animal corpse and brought it to them, or I forget who it was? Someone brought an animal corpse. Okay,
yes,
it was you.
I've seen this area. That seems to be a generally positive interaction on that front. However, what they told me is that because they didn't want to accept part of the terms, which was rot everything in the farm so that what followed would grow faster, that they wanted Koa to kill Duncan. Is that correct?
I came into the middle of the situation, so I might be misunderstanding. They might have just been asking for a body based on what you said.
Okay, well...
But they were definitely being like, hey, Koa, you should kill Duncan.
So, nobody accepted the terms of being a body for them? To your
As far
understanding?
as I'm aware, no, because, well, yeah, for obvious reasons.
Okay, well,
But
I don't...
Again, they also summoned a spirit without realizing how spirits work, and
I-
once again, Koa has done this and causing
Yes.
problems for me.
So, I don't know if they agreed to it or not, which is why I would like you to possibly help me know how to find out, because everywhere Duncan is walking, there is an aura of decay around him. Things that
More than likely
plant
means that
life.
he actually either did.
He says, I don't know if he did or not, but he's everywhere he's walking, things are wilting around him. Even I felt uncomfortable being near him because
That's
of
a
how much.
problem.
So I'm pretty sure, like, if I outright touched him or something, that it would actually harm me to come into contact with him.
Probably would.
And I'm used to being around decay. There is decay in the Vale all the time. That is part of the cycle of life. It's magically induced most of the time. But this doesn't seem like a good thing for him to be doing, and I don't know if he is consciously aware of this fact or if he just doesn't care. But if he didn't make that contract to actually get the end benefit he wanted out of it, then he's just walking around killing things around him for no reason.
Actually, it more could also be, too, that the spirit just got really frustrated with him because he didn't make the deal when he summoned him.
And basically force the
spirit is
effect.
just-
It's retaliation.
Yeah.
Regardless, my point being, what does one do in that situation? Because I am nervous about. I'm not.
We can do one of a couple things.
Yeah.
One, more than likely, yes. The spirit is. My guess would be because Duncan didn't follow through with actually making a deal and a contract with the spirit got rather a little upset about that because, well, that's what the spirit thought he was going to be summoned for. They backed out of it. More than likely, the spirit is then just giving this aura of energy around Duncan, basically making it so that Duncan is just doing this passively. So,
In
that
effect,
then
they
leads
get
to-
what they wanted in the first place, which was the decay of what they were trying
yes,
to.
but instead of on one area,
Spreading it
it's all
everywhere.
around him.
Yes.
Also, one additional note, apparently, in order, the spirit was willing to do it, but they were gonna do it and, destroy all the crops that were already there, and they didn't want to destroy all the good crops.
Yeah, that's what I was told. I understood that, and but from the sounds of it, the deal was not accepted. At least, I would hope it wasn't accepted, because it seems like the terms were not agreed upon, or he became its. I don't know if he's aware of this fact, and I don't know how to approach him about it, because I don't know. I don't know how to work with spirits in this capacity. I understand the Vale
And more than
spirits.
likely is he doesn't it's more than likely he doesn't know because he's blind. So he's not
Possibly.
seeing what's happening around him.
But I did tell Clara this, and I told Clara to be careful because they technically partially qualify as plants now, and I'm pretty sure that they immediately ran up and started getting close to him, so I don't know if that means that they're getting hurt by it, or if they're okay or something, or if she might roundabout way make them aware of this fact, because they might have started talking, but
She is part mushroom, so it could affect her different.
point being,
Right. So
it's not. I don't think this is the right way to go about it.
No. So
Because
what
it
I
feels
can do-
wrong.
Oh, it very much is. So what I can do
Okay.
is I can either try and get the spirit to
Calm down.
willingly leave him alone. Yes, willingly leave him alone, which probably means making a deal. We can either do that. We either banish him, or we leave it be. Which I don't think we're gonna do option 3.
I don't think leaving it
So it's
be.
one of two.
I would personally, because there's at least been an appropriate
The last
interaction
thing
that happened. I don't want that to
The last thing we
suddenly.
need to is the large tree in the center to die again. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah. I don't know.
think the spirit is evil or anything, so I don't think it's worth banishing it. I've been told by
I
some
think-
of the forged spirits how horrible being banished is.
I think it
Because
is.
it basically resets them to 0.
I think it is worth at least trying to get them to explain why they are doing this.
Which is what I'm gonna do.
Yes. I hate to saddle you with this when,
This is literally what I do, Elisande.
I know. I know you have a lot going on, and you just got finished with a bunch of other stuff. But you're the only one I know who has at least enough of a requisite background in this to not fumble through it and do something that ultimately is worse than the initial problem.
I'm happy to do this. Though the thing is, is we need to stop Koa from doing this. This is the second time that I am aware of that he has summoned spirits. He summoned Curse as a joke, which is not a good thing. You don't do that lightly. And then he also summoned then an earth. Okay, so no, actually no, I know 3 instances. He summoned a clay spirit. And then this particular one.
And have any of these summonings gone well, or is this possibly now a side effect of spirits are generally aware that their summons are very haphazard and unlikely to be beneficial to them?
Pretty much that.
So basically, the more they do this, the more likely the side effects of them botching all these things is probably to get worse, which...
Or Koa inadvertently summons a greater spirit like Ipsum did somehow, and I still don't know how he managed to do that one. And then we have an actual problem in town.
Genuine accidents can sometimes create the most fantastic outcomes that nobody wants.
To be fair, the one in Ipsum's case, it actually worked out really well, thankfully. That's very rare.
Well,
I will say, I'm not sure if you're going to have success with Koa by scolding him.
Oh, I'm not going to be the one
He's the
talking to Koa.
rebellious type.
I'm not talking to Koa. I'm talking to someone else for that one.
But
Alright, well, I'm just making
regardless,
sure to mention it, because he seemed genuinely very pissed off that people were telling him what to do with spirits.
I would
There's
at
a
least
cultural background in it.
I would at least
So
like
he
you to look.
has that.
I would at least like you to look at Duncan and make sure that he is not basically being the target of retaliation for what Koa did. Then
I can do that.
Yeah.
And
I'm not,
Koa, I
I'm
know,
not-
has background of spirits, which is why I'm
Yeah.
not too concerned. But at the same time, if he's just willy-nilly summoning spirits and then not upholding his
Yeah.
side of the bargain or just not taking care of it, that's a problem.
Yeah,
And those
I'm
are
not saying
people
he's not
yeah,
being a
people
fucking idiot.
people can
Definitely
summon
has his different
spirits if they go about it in a way that doesn't detriment other people around them by not respecting the weight that has. I think is that a fair ask to have? That like people
That's
can
a very fair ask.
people can do it. Spirit summoning can be very helpful in the right circumstances. But you have to respect that they are alive and they have wants and needs and don't like being stood up.
Correct.
Ever since coming to this town, I've very much learned spirits are people, and like any person, they hate fucking being jerked around, you know?
It's really funny you say that too, because given what I remember how I said that I had a memory unlock.
Yeah, actually, now we've covered the main concern / complaint of mine, we can go back to that.
So, the memory that was unlocked because it was basically they were in my mind. I'm dreaming basically, and I didn't necessarily fully recognize them as such.
And the others basally were
They were
partaking
actively,
in
they were
your
themselves.
dream.
Yes, they were themselves, but I'm acting as if I'm dreaming.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that they asked me, because they were leading, like, trying to figure out, like, trying to guide my mind into recalling if I knew any professors or any people of certain subjects.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it just happened that the inquiry brought us to Drakengard, which is my home, to one of the main universities in Drakengard, which I did in fact attend many, many years ago. Many years ago.
Right.
And I just so happened to remember that I had classes with a certain Professor Lecter.
Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Lecter.
Yeah, I think I remember this being mentioned at a meeting before as well.
That was the name that came up.
I was the one who passed that information along.
That was the names that came up.
Teaching in both Azimuth, Linden, and Astana.
And that was the name that came
Actually, I
up
didn't
in
know
those
Astana.
books all that time ago, if you remember.
Yes. I didn't realize he was even teaching in Astana. That's... Okay, that is actually new. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. So, cause I remember he came in as a substitute teacher. For spiritology.
Pardon me.
How apt.
Yeah. Well, I mean, spirits has always been my primary subject of enjoyment.
Oh, I'm aware. It's just,
I know.
considering everything that's going on, how on the nose.
So, yeah, I recall having a couple classes with him as a substitute teacher, and I remember fucking hating it because he taught the way that he portrayed himself, like he conveyed himself. He was one who never saw spirits as people.
He taught them as
tools.
I was about to say he taught them as
Yes.
tools, not as people to respect.
And I hated
That seems in line with Linden doctrine.
Yeah, so it's actually really funny that you both bring up that of like, oh, you especially is like, how you've come to understand that spirits are people. So, yeah.
And then there's like full-on factors
So-
where they're manned by spirit power.
If I can ask the question and from the outcome of this little test, has any insight as to why you all are being targeted by these dreams? Or how?
No, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no.
So,
Because
here's the thing. Frey has told me that they have experienced one similarly as well, and the commonality side effect that everyone grows incredibly icy cold while they're dreaming and lingering after they awake. I have not been affected by such in any of these ways. I don't know if that's going to change by being aware of them happening. I don't know if that's some sort of like weird cognito hazard of some kind. But
I don't know.
She tends to stay out with me a lot, which means if it happens to them again, I might be able to assess the state of their body and their pathways while that effect is still lingering and see if I can try to trace the origin or what exactly it is.
if you can do that, by all means, please do. Amelia the librarian is going to be staying with me in the house tonight.
Okay. I don't know if you were already planning on it or not, but I would like you to stay with me today, as I would like to.
On it anyways.
Yes, I want to.
So,
ideally monitor you,
Amelia-
seeing as you said it's been repeated several times.
Yeah. Amelia wants me to watch and see, because if there is something spirit related, because I think that there might be at some level, I would be able to detect it.
Right.
Now here's the thing. When we were in Valerian's dream yesterday.
Valerian's having a oh god.
Oh no, multiple people. It's a lot of people.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. From what it sounds like, I'm one of few people who isn't having it.
Yeah. We were in his dream last night. Huh?
Lavarian.
You said Valerian.
I said Lavarian.
You said Valerian the first time, actually. Either way. Hi, God.
I'm out. I'm leaving.
No, come back right now. Come back right now.
I'm here.
Get back here.
Anyways.
I guess.
Hi.
Regardless.
You haven't woken up freezing cold, did you?
It was hibernating.
Did you wake up freezing cold, Raze?
No, why?
Okay, good.
Why would I?
Try to keep it that way.
I'm magma. Why would I wake up cold?
Why do spirits dream? I don't know.
Reasons outside your control is the answer.
Exactly.
Anyways.
Yes.
Spirits don't dream.
so-
We don't sleep. It's weird.
Well,
actually, going to
if
bed.
you're contractually bound, it changes things a little bit.
She sleeps. We're not. We don't. We just kind of hover around her when she's.
Yeah, I know, but Lynn had a dream twice now, and so has Curse.
The fuck?
Yes. And it's problematic. Very problematic.
The bitch that can put people to okay.
They're not good dreams either. So you should ask about it.
They're nightmares. Yeah, they're nightmares.
Anyways,
I'm
before we
going
get
to
lost
be
in the sauce.
watching. I'm going to be monitoring Amelia, and seeing if there is anything of that sort around her.
Well, then I suppose I will have a similar matter to them. Unless, and this is the big unless, I got caught up in it too. But in that case, I can do it to myself and them, probably. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on what happens. It could be really fucked up for all I know. I hope that's not the case, because I would like to help you understand what's happening, because this is very concerning to me, and based off what you told me happened, I don't want to imagine that it could get any worse than this, because I don't know what that would look like.
Let's just put it this way. There's gonna be one very pissed off fox if it does happen.
One?
It might be potentially a good idea to check with Ayla whenever she's around, because we got her to dream, but not naturally. We had her sleep with us in the temple above.
Oh yeah, I mean, when we were in my house doing when we were in my house, I took a sleeping potion so that we could do it.
How did they get into your dream? Is the question.
Ritual circle.
Ritual circle. Okay.
Yeah. Also, before I forget, while in his dream, I was looking around with my sight. While I was doing so, the landscape distorted. And one thing that I did find was traces of ice spirit energy. In addition, we saw entities. Not what we saw with the equine beastkin woman, but other entities like orbs and then like spirit visages almost. But they were not spirits. There was no spirit energy to them.
Okay.
So I don't know what they were.
Well,
but
you try to keep a watch out. I will try to keep a watch on her. And hopefully,
let me know what happens in the morning.
Hopefully one of these two works out.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
Anyways.
Okay, I'm gonna go find Duncan and see what's going on.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, if it was Koa who summoned them at the end, regardless of what, do be gentle to just, encourage them to try. Not even. I mean with Duncan, just try to. Don't be harsh on them, and just try to help them understand what's happening if they aren't aware. And if they are aware of it, explain why it might not be the best idea, but if they insist on it, there's not much I can do.
I just gotta find them, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's always the fun part.
Pattern, have you seen Duncan about?
They went back to their house.
Okay, apparently it's not flammable. It just smells really bad.
Well, I might be heading back. I'll probably be heading back, so if you're going to stay around, but otherwise, come to the cave. I will be specifically in there, and I want to make sure that you are somewhere I can monitor you.
Yes, just gonna relay that real quick.
I'll probably get some food first before I go to bed. I've not eaten all day.
So it's
Alright.
So
Good
it's
information for him
unnaturally
now.
heavy, not a normal greatsword.
I think he's done. I think he's done. I think he's done with everything. I think you should probably.
Seems like every time I come back here, things are getting worse, and the moment other things become better. It's quite alarming.
come this spring if we just let this go rampant like this.
Yeah, I'm gonna stash this
What,
over here so I can
what the
reuse it.
fuck are you guys doing?
Ow, boys!
Don't worry about it.
No!
Are you about to have a hoot?
Yes.
Yay! Did you ask that question? Did Clara immediately hear what I said and go up and start touching Duncan like, I'm not touching you.
Yeah.
I'm not touching
Yeah, you know it.
Of course she fucking did. Freak.
Yeah, what do you expect?
I mean, I don't know. I thought they would have at least a little restraint. Obviously not.
Alright, let's get you in there real quick.
I'm the bird with the gat.
Come here real quick. Let's grab you some things. Yo.
I want to say thank you for doing
No puns.
It's starting to ice up.
No, no fun allowed.
Nick Cave, by the way.
You hate me and my whimsy. What?
Gotcha.
I'm staring at you in your cave, by the way.
Why?
Did you see my Facebook to the cave? Amaris once.
Oh, motherfucker! I forgot about Amaris. I just went in there, which means you followed me, freak.
She just said we're gonna go visit Anton. I'm like, she already went that way.
Oh, okay. Yeah, please. I'm going back. I'll go back. Did he have to poke his head through the... That was so creepy. Hi.
I was wondering where you were.
No, I was going back. I forgot that Amaris wanted to talk to me.
Yes, it's half this,
Indeed.
half something else, but it all pertains to the Vale.
Okay. Can you
yes.
elaborate some, or?
No. First I'd like to. Talk
You
to,
hate me.
I'd like to talk to the Vale. I'd like to talk to the Vale Guard. Because of my new position, I'm looking to create a very careful information web to monitor, essentially all over the entire continent, and the Vale is still a big part of it.
Okay. I see.
And yeah,
okay.
So, given
I guess you're gonna be talking to Clara and her strange mushrooms.
I don't want to talk to what? Talk to.
What?
Apparently, she's connected to a lot of mushrooms in the Vale, whatever that means.
Well, I mean, her particular plant, because mushrooms aren't exactly plants, they're fungi, but that seems to be what took root with her, and so that's probably what she's most connected to. Kind of like me being, well, very tree-like.
I assume we don't touch, right?
No, just
waiting for Anton to show.
If you speak in its vicinity with intent, they will hear.
Good evening, Anton. I'd like to tryst with you for a moment. Thank you. It's okay.
Did you call God?
Also, though, sort of. Kappa was around.
Okay.
Foxhound and I talked earlier, so Foxhound is aware that this should be happening. So.
Okay. Well.
But I guess while we're waiting, there's the follow-up part of it. There are two main clans of Sahagin that reside within the Vale.
Mm-hmm.
Not the ones we saved.
The ones that we.
One of them, yes.
Well, at least one of the ones that we have met.
Us, the guild has dealt with both. There's the Stone Scales, and then we helped the Fury Fang most recently.
Okay.
I would like for them to also possibly be brought into this little thing that we're trying to do to ensure that the borders are secure. And I was wondering if you would like to be our liaison. Gabi can also apparently speak some of or can speak their language.
I believe, I was going to say, I can, depending on how easily they can speak in a manner that I can do so, I can, but at least as far as,
them generally,
as far as
from what we encountered.
Vale aspects go, I am more than happy to do so. I just would need to know the desired details of what is hoped to be attained through this partnership.
At the moment, it'd be a bit of mutual protection, I'd say. I'd have to go back and revisit with some people, probably like Ava amongst the Defense Council, but I don't see why, given the history that we've dealt with the Sahagins, that we couldn't extend an offer to assist them should there be any issues in exchange for them keeping an ear to the ground.
And they already have, there should still be favor there from us solving their problem and freeing that kid the first time.
The guild dealt with the stone scales when I was still new. We went into a set of ruins and helped to clean stuff out then, and then we all saddled up and moved out to help deal with the Chimera situation with the Fire Fangs.
Right,
so,
I remember that.
We have at least a good rapport with them, and we're not asking for like hard resources. We just need them to be
communication.
Willing to come to us.
Anton, I need you to wake up for a minute.
That's what I said. But anyways.
Oh.
I said you need to be.
Yeah,
so
it's been solved. I was for this.
If you would be willing at some point to maybe take some people or even just go yourself to speak or hear them out.
I think for the sake of it being evident that it is a overall desire of the town, I would like some people that are of the town.
Seems we are coming to
well, now it's
agreement in terms of
now is your time
and things around it. One of our townsfolk have come with a proposition better than the last one.
Good evening, Anton. Any touches?
Your hand.
Oh. Good evening, Anton.
Hello.
It's been a little bit. Hope you're doing alright.
It's certainly been some time.
It's good to
the Vale
hear from
remains
you.
As it is.
How's Mom doing? See her around?
Of course. She has treaded her way to the secondary of her homes.
Oh,
the one that I believe you visited farther to the east.
It's probably on her second rotation for winter at this point, probably over there. Well, actually came to you because I wanted to see if we could work out a little agreement. So, we're not asking for anything necessarily tangible, or we're not asking for resources. I'm gonna be a little transparent with you, Anton. The state of affairs at the moment, both domestic and a bit abroad, in and around Erin, are getting escalated. Things are not as certain as I think they once were. Things are rapidly changing and evolving in a way that puts me at a set of unease. The Vale and its residents, as well as the Vale Guard, have assisted us through much. And while it hasn't always been good times between us, if there's one thing I would like to see is a continued prosperous existence between Leefside and our neighbors. So I would like to propose to you that we have perhaps an agreement, maybe a defensive contract, where the Vale Guard would be willing to at least keep an ear out and provide us with any relevant information regarding anything suspicious from outsiders or otherwise that may be emerging within the Vale, and we can in turn act on any perceived threats, real or otherwise, to ensure that the sanctity and the integrity of the Vale is maintained, should this please you.
In high concept, these things are of course, preferable. But how solid can these things be? Asking for any suspicious information, it is vague. It is something that of which I can't necessarily connotate what will and will not be of use to you. And to constantly speak within your ears seems counterproductive. In that same coin, to not know when, how, or why we would be partaking in effort from you and your kind, whether that be now, somewhere down the line. How could this be promised, ensured?
I'd like to believe that the town, for its part, has done much good to assist when needed. I believe that we have proven ourselves on numerous occasions to be able to sally forth and rid the Vale of those that plague it. We have individuals as well tending to and looking after artifacts and relics within that were once resided within the Vale, and I believe that we've attempted to show a desire to engage in diplomacy and diplomatic actions thanks to the actions of individuals like Hattern and Elisande with this little mutual blade that we have stuck in the ground. And if I were to perhaps narrow it down a little bit more, should there be any strange foreign movements of ships or landings perhaps nearby or within the Vale, you recall, of course, the scale of motions like that of the cults that ran amok within your hallowed grounds. It'd be looking for things like that. Any landings or hostile actions, any suspiciously large movements or activities. Perhaps from foreign invaders or otherwise.
This is going to be an extension to the original pact. It stays intact of mutual assistance. So make sure the balances are kept. We understand that there may have been residual cults alongside of the island chains on the southeast side of the Vale, which is out of your bounds. And we have seen some brigand actions as well along those coasts. We may be able to scrape some more muck from the Vale if they decide to come back. That will be a part of the services rendered. If information gathered can be given via messengers from the Vale, or I guess mutual contacts like Amaris's mother. We thought of mutual assistance for allies such as the Sahagin, but I think still reside within the ruins.
Yes, I've spoken to Elisande amongst a few others that would be willing to go and tryst with them as well. The guild has dealt with one of their kind before, and then the town has dealt with the other major clan. We are once again seeking to ensure a strong cooperation. After all, even if we were to place personal feelings aside, we wish to be friendly, but the Vale and Leefside are very close. Should there be any incursion within the Vale, it would not do good for the Vale nor for Leefside to see this incursion not dealt with. And while we know that the Vale hosts a very proud and mighty host, it would be, I suppose, an extra layer of insurance.
I do not doubt the dedication of you and the people that live within your town, neither do I doubt that you would keep to the alliance that we have. As you said, it's been expressed multiple times that there is beneficial mutual interests, ones that we share at this current time, and hopefully for years to come. But I must be realistic, in a transparent way, as you put it. The future is always unknown. And in those cases, with what seems to be an entire other rest of the nation clawing and vying for your participation and asking for your hand, how will you be able to retain enough space, enough reach of your arm to reach out towards us when the time is necessary in that moment?
For the time being, the Vale will be servicing as a branch to a very intricate web that will be sprawling amongst the entire continent. I, of course, cannot sit here and lie to you and say that I can promise help where it's needed. However, Leefside at the moment is taking precautions. Nothing explosive, as it were, has happened yet, but we are seeing storm clouds beginning to form on the horizon, and we want allies like the Vale as well. And given our close proximity, once again, it would be wise for us to ensure that we have a strong layer of cooperation with that. So, I can assure you that, irregardless of what happens, the Vale will not be forgotten, as Leefside's unique position as well ensures that we are able to take a step back before acting on anything major.
To be muted. We will, for the time being, operate under the objective, the more forthright edicts that of which were brought forward. Those are the ones that we can operate with for now. We can look and ensure to send a messenger animal if need be, if there is, as you put, large-scale movement. We cannot and will not be able to delineate specifically on who or what. We will message you regardless.
Even gross descriptors would be helpful.
We can describe just fine.
Of course.
But do not impart on us the responsibility of telling whose banner is flying within our lands.
No, we would never. Simply just what you have observed. Colors, patterns, logos, letters. That's all we would need.
Very well. If a foolhardy decision repeats itself within this recent history and those tread their way into the Vale on a large scale, we will let you know. I do preface, the Vale has not seen entities or enemies coming in from this entrance into your town. I hope this is an demarcation that we are still doing our job diligently, at least on our side of things. And I would like to, I guess, as a impartment of encouragement, I feel confident that it will be very unlikely anyone will reach borders before either they perish on the ground or you know.
Of course. However, times are certainly changing, and while I do believe, once again, as you have stated, the Vale Guard could hold their own, and while I, at the moment, have no reason to believe that there would be such an invasion from the shores of the Vale, it is regrettably a possibility that we cannot in good faith rule out. While I am not anticipating hostile act or action or invasion, it, regrettably, I, at least, cannot in good faith rule it out. I would hope that as well in my coming to you regarding the volatile state of affairs domestically and abroad, that perhaps this could bring some information and light to you and your people as well. Something to keep your own eyes on, just in case.
Is there business you have here with the Vale Guard?
Certainly something that we could see what we can do.
More something with Miss Amaris. They have a visitor, so I was just trying to find them.
Letters throughout the areas is something.
Understood. She is nearly completing with her business regarding
To Eldrin.
my people.
Yes.
This is
She
why
will.
I waited.
I wanted to ensure there was nothing that you wished to convey while this meeting was underway.
Of course, it's been her responsibility to look further.
I would never ask you or the other Vale Guard to move beyond the purview of the Vale. Never. I would simply ask that in the spirit of our mutual relations, that if there is something of grand suspicion, either within the Vale grounds or nearby its territory, that we are made aware. That is simply all.
I see.
They are operating under the desire to be over-prepared rather than not prepared at all.
Yes.
I consider their words sound in my capacity.
Very well. Then as is before, this is not a contract. Nothing that is necessary of the sort, simply a agreement held upon the foundations of the alliance that we have forged. It is easy enough for us to do. For the sake of things, however, before I depart, really hope that Aaron and the rest of the mortals that live in this area do settle and flatten out the grounds that of which they live upon, be more calm, more cohesive, to see what can only be described as a foolish decision coming back anywhere close to the Vale, bringing up what once happened in history. You and your family, as well as every soul that of which has made their way through that forest. The unicorns, the kitsune, those ancient wood elves that lived there, everyone. It is important for every one of us to remember. Eladrin did what needed to be done. Cursed not only the dragonkin in front of her, but every one of the kin thereon, with a lesson that needed to be learned. Stopped the invasion and all of the hordes. And she did that with the same power, same dedication as one standing up from a chair, stomping their foot on the ground. It would be for the best that mortal kind does not forget that the primal forces are here for a reason, and that this land, this continent, is Eladrin. Even if the home that she resides in is this forest alone.
Of course.
This is not
On a lighter
confident
note.
words, at least not in the way that I phrased it. But what it is I'm saying is that I wish for you to carry not just that burden, but hopefully success in your endeavors, as I think that your cause is the just one. Hopefully it carries farther.
We can be in agreement on that one. Thank you for your time, Anton. Unless my compatriots have any parting words, I believe we will be able to finish here.
On a lighter note, I guess the sending a message is the last bit. Guess if Lady Evergreen has actual words for us finally, or if War Master has spare time, either one would be appreciated. contact with this anathema or stranger, things in the vicinity, her knowledge would be a boon, or his instincts. We'll be able to make contact if it requires me going into the Vale.
If you require either to meet you, then we can do so. You may set a date. You may dedicate the party that you are sending. The Velguard will know and leave them alone. Not have to overwatch them and harass them.
Harass, I see. Yes, a way of saying hello, neighbor. I will inform you before we depart on such a venture within the next few days.
Yes.
Rest as best as you are able. Warden.
Alrighty.
And let things be
He's grumpy.
complete. Amaris, you have another visitor.
I'm curious if you had anything happen recently.
Appreciate it.
Alright.
Woo. Jasmine.
Wakey wakey. Eggs and most definitely not bakey. Too fucking late for that. Let's get you out of here.
Go well, I hope.
You got comfortable, didn't you?
I'm not saying on that if you think that's what you're thinking about. No. Let's do my other chair. That was definitely not comfortable.
Regardless.
Yeah, Miss Mars, you have a visitor in town, somebody you've been corresponding with recently, apparently something in regards to Hunter's Lodge.
Whoa.
Is there anything more you require of me at this hour?
Just what I told you. That's it.
I will give it some thought on how to approach it, but I will let you know.
God damn.
Otherwise, I will be retiring for the night.
Have a good evening, Elisande. Thank you for your presence tonight.
Of course.
Restless.
Can you show me?
Yeah, back at town, they're currently waiting by the library. They're very large, like